My name is Clayton Nolte. I'm the founder, I'm the inventor of Natural Action Technologies structured water units. And what I'd like to do today is I'd like to bring everybody out there to a place of understanding the different types of pipe that water runs through, that comes into your home or is in your offices or in your commercial setting. These pipe primarily would be for a home. They're smaller sizes. However, we do have larger size pipe that accommodate, that all of our larger units accommodate. So here we are. Primarily, most homes in the United States are 3/4 inch pipe. And in the United States, we measure pipe on the inside diameter of the pipe. This particular pipe is copper right here, and this is a 1-inch copper pipe. So what I'm going to show you here is right here is 3/4 inch copper. Now, when we, and we're not going to get into connectors right at the moment, but as a demonstration, 3/4 inch copper, 3/4 inch PEX, and this is a plastic pipe, considerably cheaper than copper. Most homes in the United States are built with PEX. Basically, when they had copper is expensive. In the real expensive homes, probably is copper. But for a home to be plumbed with copper, it would probably take 4 guys 3 or 4 days probably to plumb the copper, or longer. Today, with PEX, PEX replaces copper directly. It's the same outside diameter, and they can probably, 2 guys can probably plumb 4 or 5 homes in a day. So you can understand, this is and this is flexible, or semi-flexible. It utilizes the same connectors. When we sell Natural Action Technologies structured water units, there is a connector, and I'll just talk about it. It is a shark bite connector, and it does work with this copper pipe, with this PEX pipe, and it also works with this pipe called CPVC. It's one of the earlier versions of PEX, probably still considered PEX in a way, but it's an earlier version. It's stiffer. Probably homes were built with CPVC probably for maybe 3 or 4 years, and that was coming off of copper and going and eventually going to PEX. So again, most homes in the United States are 3/4 inch, and all 3 of these pipes are categorized with the same connector. So what we're going to do here also is we're going to demonstrate the measurement pipe. So before we get into that, I wanted to also say these 3/4 inch equivalent pipe is this one. This particular one is 3/4 inch also, but you can see the thickness of it, and this is PVC. So this is a glue-on pipe. So basically all connectors are glued on, and but this PVC, see how thick the wall is compared to a 3/4 inch PEX. Considerably different. Okay, an equivalent pipe to PVC is galvanized pipe. Galvanized pipe is the original pipe run probably all through the United States. And I'm going to say this, galvanized pipe for many countries, many European and countries across the world, when they initiated plumbing, they purchased a lot of galvanized, U.S. galvanized pipe for their plumbing system. So you may find out there worldwide galvanized pipe, and it's U.S. So here you go. PVC and galvanized are identical in outside diameter. basically. So the connectors for these are, this one is a glue-on, this is a screw-on. You see that, the threads. But there's a connector that works for them. It's this connector up here. It's called a compression fitting. It's a compression union. And we'll show you that later on. So, just a few other examples. Bigger copper pipe. This is 1.25 inch copper pipe. You can see the difference between it and a 1 inch or a 3/4. And so, why don't we do a measurement and just demonstrate how to measure pipe. So, which one would you like to choose?
Let's do a 3/4 inch since they're most common.
3/4 inch copper?
Copper, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, how we measure pipe. Just take a piece of scratch paper, rip it off, wrap it around your pipe. Make sure it goes all the way around. Get a pin, mark it on both sides of the paper here. We mark this side and this side. Now, when you unroll the paper, you have 2 ends here. You're going to want to measure those ends from this point, this point to this point. So let's take our ruler and measure it. We got, it looks like 3 in, let's say, I don't know, almost 3.5? Let's say 3.5.
Let me measure it in line measure.
Okay.
Let's see your marks. Oh, they're there.
At the end.
Okay, yeah, 3 inches.
3 inches?
Yep. Right on 3 inches. So in our pipe conversion, we have pipe conversion, and which will be put up as part of this, right? 3 inches is converts to 3 inch shark pipe, I believe, 3 inch copper. The actual conversion, and I didn't mean to get into something that is difficult for people, but what we're measuring here with this piece of paper is we're measuring the circumference of the pipe. That's all the way around it.
So the outside of the pipe is what we're measuring.
Right. And so to convert from outside circumference to diameter, we divide this number, this 3 inch, by 3.14. And that 3.4, you want to do that on the calculator.
Sure. Divided by 3.14.
Yes.
Okay, we got 0.9554.
So in our chart, anything less than 1 inch is equivalent, would be a 3/4 inch pipe. So that works out. And I just wanted to show you, I do have a device here that makes it a lot easier. I have a caliper. And this is something you can buy in a hardware store for probably $25 or so. It makes measuring pipe a whole lot easier. In a caliper, I turn this one on. The caliper measures in millimeters. It also measures in decimal point inches and in fractional inches. So if I take this 3/4 inch pipe right here, and I take a caliper and open it up and clamp it over the pipe, it comes to exactly the outside of 57/64, which is 22 millimeters, which is just exactly what she got, 0.9.
Okay.
And so we know, considering this also, that you have a wall thickness. So if I take this caliper and I go inside the pipe with a caliper, it says 0.81, actually 0.75, which is equivalent to 3/4 inch. So there we are. That's an easy wave. This is also an easy wave. So, you want to measure any other pipe? Do we need any more than that? Okay. So we're going to have all these charts and all this information available. I just wanted people to realize how this pipe looks, how it feels, and how we can make this happen so that you, the public, and our distributors have a better concept of pipe itself.
Just make sure that you visit our website at www.naturalactiontechnologies.com and you will find all that information there.
Wow. See, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.